What is going on, everybody? It's Jay, aka It's a News Story, back with another Phantom Parade news update video for this week in Global. Now, we finally have him. He's arrived. The OC unit himself, the in quotation marks Zone G Slayer. That everybody was like, Jay, it's over. Zone G's cooked. Wrap it up. It's done. Everybody telling me, oh yeah, he's gonna power cliff Zone G so hard. I'm looking around in other Phantom Parade Discord server. Everybody's like, oh, that Black Flash fraud. He's over. He's taking over. EIJI did not do that. EIJI did not do that. Y'all can try another day. Okay? Not with this yellow taijutsu. Y'all can try the GOAT another day. But EIJI is announced for release. We're getting him on the 26th. And here's the thing. Everybody. If you are like indecisive on summoning on this unit, stop being indecisive and just skip, okay? I'm gonna leave it flat out as that. I'm summoning for him, but just because I do something doesn't mean that you should, okay? I'm doing this so you can see why you shouldn't, right? Don't get me wrong. He's a pretty decent hitter, but Yellow Taijutsu has so many bangers that like I can't justify it, even in my head, right? I mean, especially because we have hybrid units kind of running the block now. You know, you have Zone G, you have Mekamaru, you have Toji, who is coming to Standard Banner very soon. You have Yuta, who is still running right now, like his banner is still ongoing. Absolutely zero reason to summon for this guy unless you think like, oh, he's really cool and you're like a pretty decent spender, or like you're, I guess you could say, a collector, like I am, you know? Or you're a content creator. Who knows? But he's coming. Then we have a map event. Now, if I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, if I imagine him getting any use, just in a general sense, I imagine he would actually be pretty monstrous during the score battle portion of the map event. I will enjoy farming this. I love getting my materials. I love getting my chaotic Jujutsu crystals. Every time. Then we have the next original main chapter for the Cursed Prison Island arc story. Now, this is the Todo hallucination part, which I also thought had some really cool animations in it, especially for the the fight with Todo himself. It actually has unique animations for the Todo fight that's in there. Speaking of the Todo fight, that means we'll also be getting the extreme missions from this portion, which I believe we'll be getting extreme missions 19 and 20. And 20 is the stage I was referring to about maybe 2 months ago at this point, about hybrid stages in specific, where damage scaling is meant for hybrid characters and you will suffer using just pure Jujutsu or pure Taijutsu. So for the people that are far enough in the story mode and have completed their extreme missions, if you're going to be doing EX20, get ready to whip out that yellow Mekamaru, get ready to whip out that yellow Nanami if you don't have Yuta. So that's really all there is for this week. I mean, we already have, like, I guess you can say, a little bit of a sneak peek of what's going on. I would say, I wouldn't say next week, but the week after, so like 2 weeks from now, right? We have the SPs, because they'll be appearing on the maintenance, after the maintenance on July 10th. And obviously it is both Miwa's and Nanami, and thankfully on here they will tell you which skills you need to invest into. So if you don't know what the SPs cover, they'll just tell you straight up: ultimates, auto skill, command, ultimate skill, command. Okay, so both Miwa's, they have ultimate skill SPs, which takes like a pretty penny of chaotic Jujutsu crystals. It's a pretty decent amount. The auto skill, that's not going to be an issue. The command skill, also not an issue. Nanami having only 2 command skills as its SP is actually probably, I would say, the most free-to-play friendly. Like, mind you, this is already free-to-play friendly because they're SPs. But like, another thing people need to take into consideration when people are grinding out their SPs is that chaotic Jujutsu crystals don't exactly just fall out of the sky. It does take like a fair bit of buildup to get a good amount of them. Also considering that by the time we get this the exchange shop will also refresh. So a lot of, in quotation marks, free chaotic Jujutsu crystals will be in the shops that people can use if they don't feel like, I guess, using the SP book. I'm planning on using the SP book on Green Miwa's Ultimate because I have everything ready for Blue Nanami and Blue Miwa. And since Miwa has an auto skill SP, you'll just be able to get it with the SP mats. And then I also just flat out, I really don't feel like spending 6 chaotic Jujutsu crystals to max out an alt right now. I really don't. I'm saving up for Kenjaku. Now, another thing people need to realize is that there then lies an issue with the SPs being announced for July 10th. And if you guys don't remember, on the JP side of the game, the SPs and Kenjaku dropped on the exact same day. Now, why is that an issue, you may be asking, is that this is on July 10th. This is 2 weeks from now. EIJI is coming out tomorrow. You see where I'm getting at? There is a extremely high likelihood that we may get a dead week next week. But it won't be a full dead week, I would say, in quotation marks, because we will be getting content. It's just the content in question isn't going to be an event. We'll be getting the next limited tower stages. But obviously, in recent day, the limited tower stages hasn't been the most friendly for the general player, especially for the stages that are blue oriented, I would say. Blue taijutsu specifically has been extremely brutal for the average player. So I would say don't be surprised if there is a dead week in between, you know, the release of EIJI and the release of perhaps Kenjaku and the SPs. Or it could just be a really weird situation where, you know, maybe they postpone the SPs from the release date of Kenjaku and we just get EIJI 1 week, Kenjaku the next week, and then SPs the week after that, which I'm not sure what I would prefer if I was given the option of like have those 3 like week by week by week, or just have a dead week and then have Kenjaku and the SPs in the same day. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. If you guys were given the painful choice, because you guys know that there isn't any happy endings in Phantom Parade. There's only tragic ones. If you were given the opportunity, given the choice, would you choose, you know, Kenjaku and the SPs on the exact same day, but there's a dead week? Or would you rather have EIJI, Kenjaku, and the SP, so there's always, in quotation marks, something going on in a game on a week by week basis? Let me know. I can't really think off the top of my head right now what I'd want. Too much thinking. Too early in the morning for all that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How you guys feel about EIJI? How you guys feel about the SPs? How you guys feel about the event? And how do you guys feel about Todo and Yuji having them fits? Like, come on. Those are my guys right there. Because we're family. But thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord server. It's in the channel bio as per usual. Thank you for over 2,000 subscribers. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. But most importantly, it's been Jay, aka It's American Yuji and Todo Story. And I will see you guys later.